Hi guys, once again this is Alfred for amasters.com. In this video I'm going to be giving an update on our AUT bot, which stands for Almost Unstoppable Trade. Yeah, I'm a wrestling fan. If you guys remember when Nikki Ash used to be almost a superhero, and that's where I got this idea for naming this the Almost Unstoppable Trade. We're going to talk about some things in this video, which I've got here in my notes. We are going to show a live trade in this video so you guys can check the bot out in action. I'm going to try and explain it the best I can. I'm going to talk about the pricing structure. What's this bot going to cost you? How are we going to uh, distribute the bot? Uh, we're going to talk about the results that you watched in the live trade, and we're going to show how the bot's doing so far on this week, as well as I've updated last week's performance in the PDF that I'm going to tie to this video down in the description. You can just click on that and it'll take you to the PDF with all those results. And lastly, I want to talk about a tentative release date. Again, don't quote me. This is my goal of a release date. So, um, I'm here on my site like I always am. To begin with, this is amasters.com, where there's lots of free tools here, including our fearmonger, fear index indicator, a free news feed that updates 24/7. And for right now, it's free our crypto scanner. And you can see we're having a really bullish day in crypto with 34 to 37 alts in Bitcoin that we're tracking, all going to the upside. So, with that said, I'm going to pause right here and come back, and we're going to watch this live trade and dive right in. Okay, here we are in a live trade, guys. I want to talk about what you're seeing on the screen. That green line, that's where we actually got into the trade. I haven't been in very long here. In the top right corner, you can see price dancing all over the place. This is one standard lot, so one pip equals $10 at this particular setting. That that's me moving my my screen recorder out of the way. On the bottom of the right hand corner, that's the actual price on the Euro USD. It's jumping all over the place too. We're 4 tenths, 3 tenths of a pip, two tenths of a pip, and you can see the value of the position jumping along with that. But again, this is at one standard lot. Now, I want to talk about the pricing structure while we're watching this. We've decided to do this in a two structured deal. So there's going to be a silver edition, which will allow you to use this bot trading up to two standard lots. That'll be twice what you're seeing on this video right here. And we're going to try and offer that at a price of $69.95. We're going to use a license that's going to last for 60 days. And my goal is one, to have proof of concept. And if you like the results you're getting over the 60 days, then obviously you can purchase another license for another 2 months. If not, this will be non-recurring. They're not going to do any hanky. We're going to try and offer this with both PayPal for that one-time purchase of the 2 month license, and we're going to offer it with various cryptocurrencies. That's what we're doing now, working on the site. Again, we're going to have a proof of concept over those 60 days, and not very much sunk costs, about $35 a month. And you'll see in this trade, you should be able to cover that, especially if you're doing a standard lot. You should have no trouble overcoming that sunk loss. That's why we done that pricing structure. We're also going to offer a gold edition for the big ballers who wish to trade this on up to 8 standard lots. That would be 8 times what you're seeing here in this trade. Um, we're on to the new candle now, I believe. Yeah, this is where I paused it, and we're onto that new candle, and we're getting close to where the bot's going to exit this trade. This trade, in all, I'll look at it after this is over. It took about 16 minutes, I think. And I'll show you that in the account history, and I'll also talk about the percentage gains, and we'll talk about what we hope when we hope to have this out. So back and forth, still here. Sometimes the trade will kind of stall. We're getting another run up to that resistance area, and it's going to touch that again. This is just that first candle was almost over, and now we're on this other 15-minute candle. You're going to see after we watch this live trade that this trade really only took about 16 minutes. Okay, and this screen recording here is about to end, so let's watch the bot snatch this, and then we'll come back and we'll look at some more stuff on the other side of this trade. There we go, we're at zero. Bot just took that. Okay, in this section, I'm going to be covering what we just saw in that live trade that I attached prior to this. And these are some very recent trades. This is this is the trade that we just watched. And again, this is how you read this. This is the date when this trade was executed. This is the time. It started at 3:05. Um, it was a buy. The size was one lot. We're trading Euro USD. There's a HKT on there because I'm trading this particular account's on Honeyco, and that's how they denote their ECN accounts. That's the price we got in at. You'll never see any. Well, in this instance, you won't see anything in my stop loss. You won't see anything in my take profit. The bot hides all of that, so the broker doesn't know what you're gunning for. And this is the exit. Now remember, we started at 3:05. We were out at 3:21, so that's about 16 minutes. And that's the ROI. That's what we got right there. That's 29. That's not including commissions and stuff. So let's go over here and look at my other little indicator. It's breaking down what we've seen. The week started over. That's 9th, 10th, and the week started here. So this is like the third trade this week. So that's the 13th, and you can see we done 3.55%. Next day we done 2.75%. That trade you guys watched with me, that's 2.39%. You add those up, that's where we get the 8.60% so far. I'm sorry, 8.69% so far on the week. That does deduct the commissions and the spread. So that's why this number is 29. You saw 29 there, and this number is 26.85 because it's deducting the commissions so that these over here it reflects something more accurate. And that's all I got, guys. We are tentatively don't I like to set goals, but we're thinking we're gonna have this out and available on our site. If you're interested in making a purchase of a license, we're gonna have this available on the two different plans. Like I said, on the two standards at $69.95 for the 60 days, and up to 8 standards at $149.95 for the 60 days. The trade you just watched, that was a one standard lot where we done uh, 26 2685 in about 16 minutes. So you should be able to cover the sunk costs based on the historical data we've been collecting. But again, watch that other video that I done where I talked about margin and how much you need, um, or how much we're suggesting you have for margins in your account to trade using this bot is a tool. Also, remember that since this is going to be your bot, at any time while the trade is executing, you can leave the trade early. So that's all I had, guys. Once again, this is Alfred for amassers.com. We're hoping to have this up within a week. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If we've helped you, please help us by sharing this content with others.